Chicken, vegetables and salad. Today in her integration course, Dr. Grit Meyer is going to cook, as on the timetable the subjects are food hygiene and protection from infections.
These are young men who have come alone to Germany. As a rule, they're here without their parents, and the issue is to explain for the first time the simple rules of kitchen hygiene. They know most of them already, but it's good to internalize them again. It's about things like processing meat separately from vegetables. How do I cook meat properly? How do I chill correctly? How do I keep food cold? These are important basic rules.
It therefore begins with everyone washing their hands thoroughly before handling food, as germs which should not get into the meals can cling to the hands. The salad and the vegetables are well washed by the participants. Very important, vegetables that are to be eaten raw, salad and raw meat should not come into contact with each other, otherwise bacteria from the meat reach the vegetables or salad and they could cause gastroenteritis. In roasting or boiling, meat and vegetables are heated enough to kill all bacteria. The leftovers are placed by the course participants in the fridge. Many foods can quickly be spoiled. That is why it is important that they are stored chilled. In the break, the participants can clearly observe how germs are spread not only in food. Coughing and sneezing, where other germs can quickly infect. Incidentally, she makes it right. Turn aside, cough into the crook of the arm and not into the hand. Otherwise, the bacteria and viruses are spread everywhere. They can be made visible with simple aids. For this purpose, the participants take samples on the door handle, computer mouse and fingers. They find substantial bacteria and fungi everywhere. The participants have now learned how they spread quickly in many ways. In cooking meals, when someone sneezes or sniffs.
Everywhere people come closely together, diseases can also be transmitted. That can be anything from a simple infection, like a sniffle, to a more serious infection, like a norovirus or tuberculosis or influenza. So these are all things you can do beforehand to protect yourself via hygiene. And you should also keep to regularly scheduled vaccinations.
There are also many illnesses which one can protect against through vaccination. Therefore, these rarely appear in Germany. In order to stay that way, it is important that adults and children continue to be vaccinated.
These are important vaccinations that everyone should have and sometimes need to be repeated. For example, measles, mumps and rubella, tetanus, diphtheria.
The Public Health Office must be informed about some infectious diseases as they're contagious and dangerous. They can cause permanent damage or even be fatal. Dr. Peter Schmidt leads the infection department in Bielefeld. His patient has had contact with someone who had tuberculosis. The Public Health Office also keeps track of reports on diseases such as measles, chickenpox or some gastrointestinal diseases.
And then
we follow a particular plan for clarifying where that comes from. We call you up and ask whether you got it from this or that restaurant, or what you have eaten and who's ill. Does it exist in your surroundings? Naturally, the goal is to suppress the infections and to prevent more. Back in the school, the course participants continue to research how you can protect yourself and others from infectious diseases. Whoever wants more information on the subject of infectious diseases can, for example, talk about it with his GP.